Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So this workout was this morning's workout, and I usually train around 11 a.m. but today I worked out at 8 a.m. a little bit earlier than usual, but the workout went really well. The biggest mistake I see both my online clients and my face-to-face clients doing in the beginning before we talk about it and correct it. And that is the cue that when you are doing normal pull-ups, so to speak, for your back development, you want to pull with your elbows, you want to pull your elbows back and down and back, so to speak, because you're doing pull-ups for your back development. But when you're training for muscle ups, one of the most important cues is to pull with your elbows facing forward. So as you can see in this video, I'm doing weighted pull-ups, especially for my muscle up training. And doing weighted pull-ups is a really good idea to get more explosive. So even if it doesn't look like it, I'm trying to do explosive reps every time. And I'm pulling with my elbows facing forward. So this is actually an easier pull-up variation. When you see beginners doing pull-ups, you often see them doing pull-ups with their elbows facing forward. And that's because it's mostly bicep dominant movement. If you're trying to do pull-ups with your elbows facing down and back, it's much harder. Anyway, this is for muscle ups, therefore elbows facing forward. And this particular workout is weighted pull-ups, an EMOM workout. Every minute on the minute, I'm doing 2 pull-ups as explosively as I can. And I'll do this for 10 minutes. And this is a really good idea if you are working on your explosiveness. So that is one of the biggest mistakes I see beginners do when training for muscle ups. So just imagine pulling with your elbows facing forward instead of pulling your elbows back. And I will show you an example of like a normal pull-up, so to speak. You can't really see it in the video, but I'm grabbing the bar much wider, okay? And I'm pulling my elbows, here you can see it, to my back, behind me. And I'm pausing for a moment and then down again. So this is not for explosiveness at all. This is just for back development. And if you can do maybe, let's say 10 pull-ups with your elbows facing forward, you will find that this variation is so much harder. So here the cue I'm thinking about is pulling my elbows back, pausing for a moment and then down. And it's a really good, I think pull-ups is one of the best exercises for back development. And then I moved on to one of the best core exercises for me. And this variation is called V-ups. So you basically just touch your toes with straight legs. And this is the harder variation. I will show you the easier variation because I'm doing like a drop set, you can say. So I'm doing 20 reps and then I'm drop setting with knees to chest for as many as I can. And I'll do this for 3 sets. And if you try this, you will get a really strong core and abs. Then I will move on to shoulders. Right now I'm training shoulders 3 times a week because it's a part that I want to grow basically and get stronger in. And I'm doing an EMOM variation here as well. So this EMOM variation I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the moment. So I'm doing 10 reps every minute on the minute for 5 minutes. So it's a very effective workout, only 5 minutes, and the burn is real. So I'll do this, and then you can see I'm also doing like half reps or partial reps when it gets too tiring or too hard. And then I rest for the remaining time. It's usually 30 seconds, and then 10 reps again. If I feel that it's getting too heavy, I can't complete my 10 reps, I will do a drop set as I'm doing here. So I'm removing, I think, yeah, it's 10 kilos each side. So I'm removing 20 kilos and then just doing as many as I can again. And I think I'll just, use this weight for the remaining sets. And I find that I can do this exercise 3 times a week without feeling any like injuries or anything like that. Just giving me good results actually. So this exercise gives you the appearance of like broader shoulders, wider shoulders. And I find that higher reps on this exercise is better for me than lower reps. And then I moved on to bicep curls, and this is actually it's not a common exercise for me. I've never really done bicep curls. I always did, pull-ups, chin-ups, and stuff like that. And I never really thought about, bicep development. But I find that it's a great complement for if you don't want to do like compound movements. If you want to rest your joints a little bit and just focus on your bicep. It's, I really like it these days. So I'll try to implement it maybe 2 times per week. So I do an EMOM here as well. So I'm doing 10 reps. I think I'm doing 10 reps every minute on the minute for 5 sets. Yeah. And I feel that that's enough. I'll have a great burn, great pump. So this is actually becoming one of my favorite bicep exercises. And here I'm also using lighter weights and doing more reps, because this is also after the pull-ups and the weighted explosive pull-ups. So I don't need heavy weights at all. I think if I would do more ego lifting here, I would be much more prone to injury. So high reps works really well. And then I move on to another favorite of mine, military presses, but once again, an EMOM with lighter weights. Here I'm using a 30 kilo bar, and I am doing 10 reps every minute on a minute for 5 minutes. And at the moment, I'm doing this movement, military presses, EMOM military presses, and lateral raises, also an EMOM, 3 times per week. So that was today's workout. I hope you got some value from this video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and I see you in the next one.